Okay, welcome to Shido AMA, the House of Transparency. I hope everyone is doing good. It's the 1st of February and the sun is shining today, which is nice because it's Sweden, so I haven't seen the sun in like 2 months. All right, January was great for Shido in terms of development and growth. But February will be even better because we have launches coming up. So it's going to be super interesting. I'm going to keep this short and relevant. We have a good reach on YouTube. Don't want to make the videos too long to lose interest. I respect that people have busy lives. Okay, we tweeted on the growth of testnet users because on 8th of February, on 8th of December, when we launched the beta testnet, it started at 0. So these numbers are only 7 weeks old, and we have grown to 2,800 accounts, 120,000 transactions, and but I want to remind you that since Alpha Testnet launched in late August, we have 1.2 million transactions and we have over 10,000 active accounts, which is very impressive in comparison to the start of other testnets and other chains. So it gives you an indication about when Mainnet is coming. So I wanted to point that out. Shido DEX version 3 is super important. It's under development, full steam, and it will be the first native DEX AMM protocol on Shido network, and it will very much be the center of DeFi on Shido network, kind of the same way as Osmosis DEX is on Osmosis, DYDX PerpDEX is on DYDX, or TorSwap on TorChain, or Kava app on Kava. But it's different from let's say DYDX, because we have a super high focus on bringing others to build on Shido network. It's not about building one famous dApp and then we chain it. And we already have several projects, hard commits, that's going to build on Shido network. And then when we are live and deployed, there are more in line, because some of the big protocols, the big projects that takes interest in us, they want to see us up and running, which is of course coming very soon. So that's just great news. The validator application, it looks amazing. We showed it. We are deploying the front end now. Been working in record speed on it, so it's ready. And we showed you the dashboard in a preview. There is of course much more to show, and we're gonna roll out some more for you. We will do a tutorial video also on how to fully set up a validator node. I get a lot of questions about that. Front end is also done on the Chrome extension. That is an important delivery coming as well. I mean, the first version of the Chrome extension, initially, it serves as a native tool to connect and interact with Shido network. Send and receive tokens, create wallets, easily connect to DApps, our validator dApp, Shido DEX, and so on. All crucial functionality. The compatibility is what we have been basically added on, as it's both compatible with all EVM chains and all WASM chains. So it will become a Shido app on desktop in the end. But because we will roll out version 2, version 3, and add more functionality as we move forward. But as I said, users shall not be dependent upon using MetaMask, because you're gonna be able to use native Shido tools. So that's important also. Regarding partnership and DEX market pairs for Shido Network, as you know, we have been partnering and announced it with Osmosis, which is currently the biggest DEX in the cosmos. And we are looking to deploy and inject a lot of liquidity there as a pure add-on. We are not moving any liquidity, we're just adding. And that is actually maximum bullishness for a Shido holder. As the plan is now, we are looking to add $1 million USDC, creating a $2 million pool actually. And this is what we have calculated on and accounted for at the moment. Could be subject to some change. But simply put, we want a market pair in Osmosis. It has nothing to do with Shido DEX or Uniswap. It's a liquid DEX with a lot of users in the cosmos. They have a big Atom pool, they have a big Luna pool, a big Injective pool. It's good exposure and a good way for new users to come on board Shido Network. Then on top of that, there will be a DEX market pair for Shido DEX as well. I mean, in general, I'm bullish on DEXs. I mean, the usage is increasing. As a whole, number of DeFi wallets is skyrocketing in numbers. Binance adding their Web3 wallet directly in the Binance app. OKX have their Web3 wallet. Coinbase has their Web3 wallet. It's a pattern where the whole space is moving towards DeFi. At the same time, actually, centralized exchanges are adopting, DEX transparency, and we need to stay ahead of the game. So, but all in all, we are one of the few projects that continue to grow liquidity and pump in funds. And honestly, just I don't know, let that sink in for a minute. It's how we will. What we will do moving forward. Okay. Yeah, token 249 at the time of BTC halving. It will be a massive event in Dubai. We have officially signed contract. Next week, actually, we will get, I know it's a bit early, but next week we will get the booth allocation because Shido will have an official booth, and all important projects will be present, and we will rub shoulders with the biggest, as we should. It will be a big deal. So I'm very happy that we managed to officially get a booth. I will be there, of course. Shido team will be there. Our head of blockchain, Karan, he will be there as well. So if you are coming, stop by and say hello. Please do. The current Shido DEX has gotten a lot of updates. UI, user interface wise, it's a clear difference. Compared to a few weeks back, it looks insane now. Also, if you go there, the amount of staked Shido has skyrocketed. Now it's almost 4.3 billion Shido locked up. That's over 33% of the supply. It's crazy good. What's coming now, I think next week we're going to launch it, is a full-on statistic dashboard. It will reflect usage, volume, TVL, burns, everything. And it will be fully integrated into the DEX. And then we will continue to add endpoints to that and more data. So that's and we will also add endpoints for Shido Network in there. So it will be kind of like a hub where you can get Shido data. So that's going to launch, and it's going to be a good thing. I think also we can, because we're going to track wallets also. So there is a possibility we can have trading competitions and so on later down the line. Yeah, actually major announcement rolled out about Shido SDK a because it's kind of fresh. I have mentioned we are working full on the functionality of customized networks. I will not use the word subnets anymore. That's actually Avalanche word, or SuperNet, which is Polygon's word. So subnetworks or customized networks. But with Shido SDK, developers can easily create new blockchains, layer 2s on top of Shido. And the custom networks, they can use Shido validators, or they can use their own validators. They can utilize Shido as a native currency or their own currency. So in order to create a custom network on Shido, the project must hold and stake a certain amount of Shido. That's a requirement. And this is a big thing, actually. Also, the sub networks, they can be customized into very specific needs. If it's a chain for an institution or a gaming project, or if it's a permissionless public chain, and so on. So more news will come about Shido SDK. The launch of it, early Q2, it will be. Because there's still work on it, but it's progressing fast. So that's great news. Shido app. We have not blasted out any major announcement yet. Apple, the App Store, has approved Shido app. Google Play has approved Shido app. Shido app Lite version on Android is available to download right now. Shido app iOS is actually available to download right now, so you can do it. Links are on the web. And yes, we continue to deliver on promises, as we should, of course. And now I want to add, because yesterday evening we pushed updates for both iOS and Android. They're in review. Updates are much faster, usually within a day. So new versions will go live hopefully today, any minute. So stay tuned for a major announcement. We will announce on that. So that's great news on Shido app. Very much Apple was a little bit of a pain there. You know, one of the last submissions handed into them, it was full on document on the new FCA regulatory in the UK. And how we handle it. No, I had to read laws and all that. So but it's good. But it's also because it's not just a simple mobile application. Because if there is just send receive tokens and connect to dApps, then it's much easier to get approved. But when we have fiat gateways, which goes under the goes in the segment of exchange activities, then it's all of a sudden, much more. They are much more careful. But now we are through, so that's great news. This is important. Liquidity partnership is coming up. As Shido Network, of course, will integrate a major stablecoin as a native preferred stablecoin on Shido Network. But we are not only integrating it, we are also in talks with the issuer itself, which is a major institution. So yeah, stay tuned for a massive announcement on that. Liquidity partnership and stablecoins. Also, Gitbook has gotten a huge update. All of it, all text, all content. Because when we built the new Shido web, we took down on the heaviness of it. The old site was very text rich. It's better now. We have scaled it down and moved a lot of the text, more heavy text, to the Gitbook, as a reference. It's our documentation. So we will send people there when they want to know even more and read up even more on Shido, then it's the Git book, docs.shido.io. I get a lot of requests on validators. Tutorials are coming up. Requirements are already there, but tutorials coming up. Yeah. Finally, the most important thing actually. This afternoon now, I'm getting the timetable for deployment of Mainnet. As our apps are getting ready now, then we start to get ready. So it's February, it's launch time, an announcement will drop about that. So that I wanted to say also. Yeah, that's the most important things I have. Thank you for watching. Truly appreciated. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate it very much. Have a good day ahead, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.